Hi guys, Dippy here with Wrestling in 60 Seconds. I'm on here to give you kind of like the David Finley story. I don't think the whole story has been told, or they've left out parts. And mainly because if you stop and think, if you have ever watched New Japan, you know who David Finley is. He's also the son of Fit Finley. And to make this more understandable about, what NXT had planned for him, I did a video not too long ago about Birthright. Birthright is a fraction that's forming with Alexa King, Adriana Grace, and Stax. It's based on second and third generational wrestlers who feel like the athletes coming into NXT are getting all the breaks. And even though it's a storyline, I kind of agree with it. I mean, WWE it's concentrating more on athletes these days than they are second and third generational wrestlers. Getting back to the story, WWE NXT wanted to sign David Finley. For those who don't know, Fit Finley, he was huge in WWF back in the late 70s, early 80s, as a wrestler. He is now one of the coaches at the PC, and they were going to have Fit Finley come in and like be the head of this fraction of Birthright, with David Finley, his son, being in that group as well. If you've ever seen David Finley at a New Japan Pro Wrestling media scrum, yeah, he's a bit of a wild guy. You never know what's going to happen with him. And of course, with AEW having his fraction, Clark Connors, and Gabe Kidd, it just made more sense. Now, he really believed that he deserved to go to the main roster. I thought he deserved to go to the main roster. This isn't a guy that just started out or has a couple years wrestling under his belt. He's been wrestling, and so AEW offered him a contract. Now, it's been said that TNA offered him a contract. TNA has never offered him a contract. And I think it's the fact that, they wanted him to start in NXT and build on this Birthright. If you notice now, they're trying to get Charlie Dempsey because his dad, William Regal, works for NXT. So he could step in, and it would be a great storyline for that to happen. Much better than Fit Finley and David Finley to have that opportunity. Tell me, what do you think in this story? I want to thank you for watching, subscribing, and as always, until the next time, bye for now.